Good evening, Boppers, and thank you for joining us for the Stanley Parable. I'm quite excited for this. I've heard many a good thing. Are we live? Yes, we are. Oh, right, so as always, before I start playing, just gotta get the link, send it to the old Facebook, and then we'll be pretty good to go. I'm very much looking forward to playing the Stanley Parable. I've heard very good things about it. I'm very much looking forward to playing the Stanley Parable. I've heard very good things about it. Echo? That was a bit of an echo. I'm very much looking forward to playing the Stanley Parable. Yeah, I've heard very good things about it. Right. Anywho, we've hit the like button. It's getting to the point where it's getting too warm. My ears are hot. Because it's so hot, like, big bulky headsets. But that is some good audio quality, man. Right, so we've got the link. Right. There we go. Right, and there we go. Right, that's to me. Right. What was that? Oh gosh, sorry. I'll be with you in a second. And then to Facebook. What do we put? Going playing the Stanley Parable the next few days. Zany. Nope. A zany game. I hear quite funny. Quite a funny one. So, let's go on this adventure together. Paste the link. Wait for it to load and post to post. Right, let's go. Catch up on chat. No, nothing to catch up on yet. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be people here shortly. Maybe we should try to start a bit sooner. As always, that's definitely on me. You have English subtitles. Confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Until the computer is barely visible. I mean, I want it so you guys can see as well. So that seems reasonable. Please enter the current time. 21:48. Oh, okay. PM. 9:48. Should have gone the other way. Whatever. We'll wait until it gets to 49 and then we'll hit confirm. Ooh. Oh. Any second now. Any second now. It's going to take forever, isn't it? Come on. Switch. Oh, sorry, right, there we go. Oh, God, speaking of Switch, and that song goes, way, turning over now, la la la. Emmy was telling me that Will Smith's playing at Scarborough. How far the fall from grace? Huh. Enable those translate levels on top of them. Huh. I guess we begin the game. Never the end is, never the end is, never the end. The end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hola. Hola, Emmy.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
Donde Esther? Stanley.
Number 427.
Oh shit, state of place tomorrow.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427
What time?
and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
And also hello there,
Orders
Damo.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm really glad Stanley's happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
There for an hour, I'm just pulling my hair out like, when does this day end?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Stanley enjoys his job.
Frozen solid.
Not that I hate my job, I just like the people I work with. I think there's a difference.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Why, what's so different about tomorrow's state of play? Ooh, that's weird. What? Ooh, is there a crouch? No. Oh, yeah. L2. L1 and L2. It's Borderlands 4. And fair enough. Is it literally just Borderlands? Or is that just what the main thing's going to be for 20 minutes? I mean, I tend not to get my hopes from a state of play unless show me Judas. Oh god, it has been years since we've seen anything about Judas, isn't it? I mean, or just outright. Oh god, what was it called? That's 9:52. Yeah, that's what time it is. That's kind of cool. Thingy 4. Oh, I can't remember its name. Bioshock 4. Just by I said I got the marketing rights for Borderlands 4. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not. If that's the case, I was thinking, shit, what am I going to do about streaming? But I'll probably just watch it after I stream, because I'm not too fussed. Okay, we should leave. I thought the guy mugged you off.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But no, I'll probably watch it after the stream. Oh, at some point. Like I say, I played Borderlands 1.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, and the mugging begins. I played the first one, really enjoyed it, but I think I enjoyed it because I played it with mates.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
There's a trophy.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yes. I've got to do it at least 20 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He lied. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, new monthly game. One got leaked early before announcement tomorrow. No. I have not heard that. Why? What is it? There is one. Look, I've clicked every door. Do Until Dawn remake. Son of a bitch. I already own that. It is annoying when that happens, but it's just the price you pay for buying games, I suppose. Oh. Yeah, the clock's a bit wrong. I've got about 5-2. There is a trophy though, okay. There we go, you can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Oh. Get your first trophy. Awarded for getting any of the other trophies as your first. Wait, what? So you get... What? So you get a trophy for getting a trophy? That is insane. Oh. Let's turn this off. No. I wonder how many times you have to click. Oh, do you think it was because I clicked on the window as well? Oh. And it's gone. Anything in here? Nope. That's closer to the actual time. About 4 minutes to 10. Oh. Really? Oh. Maybe we have to put this on the Platinum Quest. I know the Ultra Deluxe Edition is meant to be like 29 endings or something like that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, obviously I've got to enter the one on the right, don't I? Right? Yeah, fuck you, narrator.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here. God, I want to turn the computer off. Well, I mean, it's cool that Until Dawn, I suppose, is coming for the PS Plus. Like, obviously, you know, for other people. For other people's sake. That's mine. Always go opposite to the narrator.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
But you own it already. What? You own Until Dawn? Have you got Until Dawn?
Yes,
Now then.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Good.
Really worth it.
Good. Yeah, Jan, we got a trophy for just trying to press X and click stuff and jump.
At this point,
and
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
And then we got a trophy for getting a trophy. And it's also the correct time. Or it should be the correct
Stanley
time.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
All the mugs are different. Coffee nut. That one. Number 1, Dad. Well, the Go version. Yeah, what? On PS5. Yeah, PS5. I think it just means Jones the standard Until Dawn. Not the remake version. I didn't know you had Until Dawn, though. How's it going anyway, Jam?
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Oh, I want to go back.
The first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, there's the first open door on our left. What do you say, guys? So what's the plot of this game? So far, you're Stanley, and you're employee number 427, and you realise that all your co-workers have gone missing, and you just kind of... The narrator just kind of narrates what you're doing. Like he said, Stanley goes through the open door on the left, which is this one, but obviously we're not. We're gonna go through here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
And it's just funny because he kind of mugs you off. So, do not lie, you are lying right now, stop. Damn, that's deep. A4, that's a paper size. Fuck the narrator. Nah, the narrator's funny, man. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the plot is. I assume we find out what happens to our co-workers, but it's a short game. That's why we're just going to play it the next few days. Because as you can see, it's a bit of a choice-based game. 5 minutes tea break. Oh, yeah, to be fair, it is 10 o'clock. Well, you enjoy your cup of tea and your cigarette. We'll still be here, annoying the narrator. No, enjoy. Do not jump from cargo lift when it's in motion. Apparently for misuse, 1,000. 5,000. Apparently it's a short game, so we'll just get like a few different playthroughs on that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
But
I'm
Luke,
not
so...
your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yeah, but like...
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Ah, so it has.
It's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
This is great. Danger everywhere. So yeah, we'll figure it out over a few different runs. It's not like a horror game or anything. It's a comedy. As you can tell, obviously the narrator is already getting sick of our shit. Oh, where are we now? But yeah, how have you had a good day so far, Jam? Are you managing to cope in the heat? It's getting kind of warm. Hang on. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Hit that like button. Right.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
It's important.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley, why? What door do you think Stanley walked through? Do you think he walked through the red one, like the narrator said? Or did he walk through the blue one? Which door are you thinking, guys? Walking to town earlier? Been an alright day. Good. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. What door do you think, Jam? Red or blue? the narrator said Stanley walks through the red door, but so far we've, you know, pretty much done the exact opposite of what it says. Red. You red. You think we should walk through the red door? Okay. Well, every playthrough is different. I, for once, we should listen to. Really? Oh, well, that's 2 votes for red. Going once. Going twice. Red door it is.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
This is some reverse
You said
psychology
that I
shit.
really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
I
The problem is all
think it
these
is.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think,
Oh, shit.
well, I think I have a solution.
Oh,
Here,
we're just
let me
looping.
show you.
Hang on. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it is because... Oh. And then we won't listen. Do you think these both lead to the same place? Fuck. Did we win?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Titties. Always titties. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
I think you'll find titties.
Feel happy.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, big cosmic blue titties. It sounds like, you know, something you see on Smurfette, but yeah, maybe. I'm gonna stay here for a second. I think the narrator needs this more than we do. You know, he's kind of sick of our shit, so we should just let him enjoy whatever the fuck this is, or however the hell we even got here. Not that kind of game. Damn it. I mean, that kind of looks like a butthole. If you squint. Gone. Oh, we've got all these green lights. That's pretty trippy. It is pretty trippy. Can we walk off the edge? No. Alright, let's carry on. The cosmic butthole. That sounds divine. I imagine it's both taut yet malleable.
No,
okay.
Wait. Where are you going?
Sorry.
Right. Where were we?
See, the thing is, we got a trophy for just clicking on stuff, and then get a trophy for getting a trophy. I mean, what? I don't know what's going on anymore, man. It just keeps forming cosmic buttholes. Leave before he steals your kidneys. It's really weird, actually. I was flicking through Facebook. It's like, oh, people say Gen X or Gen Alpha humor's messed up, and it was just a video of Charlie the Unicorn. I just watched it. I was like, yeah, that's fair enough, man. The song that the letter Y sings at the end about being Cadney Mountain. They're a very real threat. Off to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Candy Mountain. Right. Okay. We've been here long enough. The narrator has had his fill.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Put a banana in your ear. Put a banana in your ear. Put a ripe banana straight into your favorite ear. It's cool, says who? I can't remember the rest.
No, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I was singing that to your cat the other day. Oh, your cat's called Kitty, innit? Did Kitty enjoy it?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Hey, physically won't let me go back. Ah, okay, hang on. Whee!
No!
Oh.
Thank God. You live. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
It's really fun how the game's predicted what everyone's going to do. Gamers are quite
Stanley,
predictable.
Let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
You know, let's go back to the room for a little bit. She has a little banana toy she enjoys chomping. Chewy. Oh, she didn't want it in her ear though.
Perhaps you can.
Oh, what?
Perhaps
Did you try?
See what I'm talking about.
Did you try put a banana in her ear? Oh man, this does look nice.
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I feel like it's gaslighting us. Ring, ring. Hello? There was three, wasn't there?
Perhaps not.
I think it's right. Yeah, I have to jump off there again, I think. I mean, it is a nice looking room, but when your only options is that or, you know, keep falling.
God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I love Charlie the Unicorn. It was one of the better ones, man. Like, they only did 3, didn't they? And llamas in hats, that was good. Whee!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Llamas in hats.
Well, this one is yours.
Carl! Why would you do that? Carl! My tummy made rumblies that only hands could satisfy. What a line. What?
Is it over?
Oh, we died.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Did we win?
Going back.
I think we won. Kids these days, no. They don't know what we went through. What they should have gone through.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing
Yeah, this one we got earlier, Jam. We talked about a trophy. It's like, yes.
Times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yeah, he lies though, Jam. We've clicked each door like over 20 times and we never got a trophy. Right. Okay, so turn that off. Turn off everyone's computers because I just kind of want to be a dick. Awaiting input. Huh. Hang on. I suppose if I plug my keyboard in and I start typing stuff, it'll come up with it. No, it didn't. It was worth a shot though. Tony, what you done? I tried plugging in my keyboard to see if I can write something there, because it's not giving me a chance to write anything, and it won't turn that computer off. I hate Mondays. Me too, Garfield. Me too.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What are we going with, guys? Left or right again? There's obviously other options we had if we went right. That was almost a real smart move there. What can I say? It must be a blue moon tonight, because, you know, I think that was kind of clever too. But apparently not. So, we tried though, and that's what counts. We're thinking outside the box. Right, we will go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, I think this is near where you joined, Jam. Yeah, it was in the employee room, I do believe. Yeah, look how blue it is.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Oh, what's that cup say?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
They do look comfy though.
Worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, last time we went here, and
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, we can't go back there. So, our options are... Oh, hang on. So, okay, I think we've got like 3 options. That settles that. I was going to look through the window and say that, you know, discuss our options. So, we can either get on there, jump off again, go that way and go through the other door, get on here, follow up there, or we can just drop down here and see what happens. So we'll call that option 1, that option 2, and this option 3. What are you guys thinking? 1, 2, or 3? Drop down. Option 3, yeah? What's the rest of you saying? I think it'll be a soft landing. I'm going to take that as an option 3. Alright, anyone else? Yeah, I think if we aim for the cardboard boxes, we should be fine.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. I don't think the landing was as soft as we had expected. Those cardboard boxes didn't cushion the fall. I thought it was onto something there, you know. I was like, there's an open like door, like a van door kind of thing, like, you know, like a loading door. I saw another door down there. I thought, oh, what this could all mean. Oh, right, okay. They were shit IKEA boxes. It seemed like it, man. It's really sad. But at least we tried.
All of his co-workers were gone.
And that's what counts. It's all about trial and error.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
love the narrator. That's what I was thinking, right? That was like what, maybe like 80 feet tops, and there was at least 2 or 3 cardboard boxes there. I'm probably the only people who like going to IKEA. I don't know. People apparently just go for the food. You just went for the food for your birthday, didn't you? You got some tasty, tasty meatballs, apparently. Alright, we'll turn that one off. Huh, okay. Alright, so this does keep changing then. Because last time, that was the one that had this message on. Awaiting input. Oh, hang on. Right, so first time, hang on. So first time the computer was in that corner there, we clicked it, and then one of those little pink boxes turned up. Now the computer's moved, we've clicked it again, there's a second pink box. Looks like there's 3 more to do. Do we only get that? Oh, oh, the plot thickens. Each time you die, you can enter another thing. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's if you die or if you start over again. I mean, I guess the only way to start over again is if you die. Right, you know what? We're going to speedrun death. Because that's got me super curious.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
He did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It is a nice lounge.
The lounge was sublime.
Try the box again. Maybe you missed.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
I like you thinking.
Left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Maybe if we land on this roof
Stanley,
instead.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I know he's been sarcastic, I know facetious, but you know what, man? I like it when he says everyone thinks I'm very powerful. Like, thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Yes,
it
they
mean?
were all gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, where's the computer? Oh, the plot thickens. Have I missed it?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Interesting. I don't think it was our. God, I hope it wasn't our computer. Okay. It says who farted. They're dead, Dave. Oh my god. Oh wait. Red Dwarf, innit? Ah, now you've mentioned Red Dwarf. It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere, we're all alone. More or less. Hang on. I think, right? You know when we go straight forward, like we can either turn left or go straight forward, we always keep going straight forward. I think that's the door on the left, you know. Right, remember 423. Haha, 420. 420 blazing. Woo. Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Right.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
We obviously
This was
aren't.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I want to find that
Perhaps
computer.
He wanted to stop by the employee
Maybe it only
lounge
goes in.
first,
Maybe it
just
is in
to
set
admire
places
it.
though. Like obviously because it changed the first 2 times. Maybe we have just lost it. Oh, not lost it, but it's gone somewhere else. Maybe we've got to go down the left.
First time
I don't
understood
know.
True happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Oh,
Then it came back and lingered for a minute or 2. Now it's only half there, just a kind of tingle.
no, well, he hasn't said that before.
Yes,
really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, no, maybe it's not. Okay, I was wrong. Right, okay, so we have learnt
Stanley was so bad at
that down isn't an option.
It wasn't 5 years ago.
So, what are we thinking? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Are we going to go up and away, or are we going to go that way and go through the other door? 1? Okay. Any more for any more? Yep, I'm with Emmy on this one. Good call. Anyone else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Number 1. Right, that's it. I think that is the general consensus then. No, that's over half.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Well, I mean, half. But I'm also one of the viewers, so technically it's over half.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Oh, wait, could drop down there?
You've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is she? You see underneath there? That looks like somewhere we can go. Wait, 1. No, we already decided on 1. We went with 1. Look to the right. There's like a something there. Maybe we can get down there somehow. If we stand in the back on here, do you think is there anywhere else to drop down there? That's my wife. I just can't see if there's like a bit of railing. I think there is a bit of railing there, but it looks like you could maybe drop down and go through there. Or maybe drop down and then land on those boxes. Oh. Oh god, this game's amazing.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? My wife. You will never get this. Urgent. Employees should never under any circumstances attempt to. I mean, it did look somewhere you can crawl through, and look, there is a crawl button. Oh, it's fragile, but not that fragile.
That's her, Stanley.
Who is it?
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I mean, I wonder how long it'll ring before it stops. Oh, I've got all day mint green phone. Do you? Ignore. That was my plan. Okay. Can I unplug it? Can I go for this? No. Let's have a look. Can I unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone,
yes!
a light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
Yes, we can unplug it.
Did you just unplug the phone?
Ah, genius jam.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? Actually, chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
you could do that.
Fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't
believe it.
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What? It's on to us.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
What?
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Right,
example,
guys.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person
You've
to
never
finish
seen
their
this.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
Have you played it a lot
Turn
then?
to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Oh my god, that's a back sack and crack is in reference
Excellent.
to waxing.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision.
Yeah, no, I feel this is
process.
educational.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8 choices
Do you
per
make
day.
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Hang
You
on,
may have
I said this
noticed
is that.
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Take all. No, yeah. So I've got to make at least eight choices a day. If someone's unrational, I've got to go get a back sack and crack, which refers to getting my back, ball sack, and ass crack waxed. And that sounds really painful. This is great. Oh my god. So we're going to go back to a decision we made earlier. It's not that bad. What? You don't have balls, man. Huh. It's got railings round the side.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Them FLT are bangers. What's in FLT? Right, we can't jump, damn it. Yeah, there isn't a jump button. The first trophy we got, I don't know why it doesn't show trophies, even though I've set the setting so it's supposed to show the trophies when it pops up. But the first trophy was, bollocks, hang on. Let's see, I don't want to look at all the trophies. There's only 12 trophies. I'm not looking at any of them. You can't, yeah, it's called You Can't Jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Begin the game again, resume the game. Interesting. So we... Huh. Oh, FLT is forklifts, right. Those FLTs are dangerous. Oh yeah, no, forklifts are dangerous. I imagine they're a lot of fun to ride about on, though. We've got our trusty calculator. Let's see. Rulers. Okay. So it doesn't give us the option to go through this door anymore. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. It looks like he's idiot-proofed the place.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
So do we have to...
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, we're obviously going to go through the door on the right, aren't we?
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Right. No, I'm glad we definitely go for the right. What do you mean, no? Well, no, we did go right. It was definitely the right choice. Things are getting weird. We can't go back that way. Can't close this door either. To reopen it. Listen. What do you mean, listen? I get what he's saying, like, he's telling us which way to go. Is there anything Stanley would do? Stanley would go on the left. Just make sure it's not changing again. Alright, so we definitely can't do anything more that way. That's completely locked out to us. Alright, left it is. This will be interesting. Since we've never actually gone left before, you don't have the option, man. I do not. Which is unfortunate. Our hand has been played. Go left, then come out. Go to the right. There's a light out in that room. Can you click on them? Right, okay, well that's... Went through the left and came back to the right. You can kind of look at them and click. I mean, this room, because I don't want to go too. I don't want to go too far in, and then like the door close because I assume it will at some point. But it looks like we kind of click on it, but it's not doing anything. You have to go that way.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I have.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No. What's he doing? Ah. Oh, no, we're still here. Oh, what happened to the whiteboard?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Aye, salty.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh.
Pretty good beard for a child.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Wait,
it
what?
Would have been so perfect. I worked so hard
Oh,
on
spoilers.
it. I tried so hard to make...
Wait, what?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
I'm
right.
not Stanley. No, none of us are Stanley.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
But we need to
he entered the
act like
door on his
Stanley.
left.
Right, yeah, it's a no-brainer at this point, innit? Let's face it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh. Shit, do we just enter a
Behave
loop?
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right, again. Yeah, 100%. Oh, it's not even going to auto-send us out this time. Oh, hang on.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Maybe if we
I'm quite
crouch
sure
as we
you'll
go
be
in.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What was that long? Right, again. We'll do it a couple more times, see if he says anything different. And then we'll see what happens if we go left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Alright, we'll try it one last time.
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always...
But I think we have just got to ourselves to like a bit of a
I'm
loop
quite sure
now.
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Come on.
he entered the door on his left.
Go, 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 go. We'll get that trophy for clicking on a door 20 times. Right, okay, so we're going to get Tier's going to say, no!
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
I think we
choosing
actually have to go left now.
And always putting the story first. I'm
Shame.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, right. Okay, left it is. Oh, it's closed behind us. Last time it didn't close behind us because we went back and looked, didn't we? Interesting. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Standard. Oh, we're just moving on with the actual story now. Interesting. I guess it really wants us to go this way. What's this? Ooh. Quarterly post review. We need less reviews. Sadly, I have to head off now. Hopefully catch up on the rest of the stream before you start your next. Okay, well, I'll still be here for another couple of hours, I think. But there's like a few different endings. As you can see, it's quite open. So we're going to be playing this for Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday. So you should be able to get some more. I'll try and be on a bit earlier tomorrow and Thursday. But no, cheers for stopping by, Jam. Yeah, as always, it's muchly appreciated. You have a good rest of your night, and we'll catch you later. Night, Jam. Charts need to be more hip. Throw something in the ideas bin. Space between the teenagers. What? A lot of percent. Solving interpersonal conflict. What are your dreams for the future? Plant life, football. Less what? Air. What? Less air. There's pollution was on there. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievable amazing work all the time, every day, with no exceptions. Promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. We want. Is there any way we can... Shift global marketing. Trade. Using slides to show employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic as a header and throw some profile on all the text. So ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. Most of all you. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, let's go to our boss's office, see what's going. The broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I really want to go downstairs, but we can't. Can't go back down there either. This is a nice looking place. Some rich mahogany. I was hoping it'd be that computer with the little pink block on it. I'm sure we'll find it again. Is it this door you click on 20 times? No, it was not.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I am the most expensive boss.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, that's not the door.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story.
Who,
this
me?
is a crucial step.
What, do I actually have to say it? Nightshark 115.
Okay, fine.
Nightshark 115.
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Oh my god, that's me.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Wait, what?
Right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
What?
Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need
What?
this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
Are we
Listening
God?
to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
What the fuck?
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Okay, well, one ending down, 26 to go.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take
It's a shame Jan went when he did. So close to the end. The narrator is having a crisis. Alright, well. GG? Well, I guess we go again. Fuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Now,
room.
Tony.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
Now-
matter
now
how
what,
hard
sorry?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Follow what he says. Are we going with you know what? Yeah. We'll follow exactly everything that he says. We'll go with the standard playthrough. I assume that's what it'll be. May even be a trophy for it. Is it? Ah, shit. Okay, hang on. Actually, I need to put it on charge anyway. By the looks of it. Ah, it's plugged in. Hang on. Sorry. There we go. Right, let's see what he has to say. Let's see what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I really want to go to his right. But we will go to the left. Let's just wait here a second and see what he says. I think he's in the roof looking at us. So all that playthrough, that must have been like one big... God knows. Is he going to say anything? Nope. We got our first decision. I suppose well, it's not really the grand scheme of things, but... Well, no, it wasn't actually quite short when you think about it, because we always went through the right-hand side of the door and did a lot. Yeah, okay, that wasn't too short.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
single
wave
person?
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I imagine you can... How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Like a ball beside, take it past across a different area I haven't been to. I imagine there's a fair few different areas I haven't been to. Like, in theory though, right, we could just end the game again, right here, I assume. If we just... Oh! Wait, we can go in the broom closet. It didn't let us go in the broom closet before.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I don't know.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I don't trust him. Yeah, so in theory, I suppose if we...
Baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Close the
At
door.
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Fuck all.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
He keeps talking about the broom closet, so we're going to stay here till...
To you, this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Does a broom closet end in?
Friends find this concerning.
Okay, leave. We'll give it a
Stanley
second.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
What?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
Oh.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh. And blackjack. Don't forget blackjack.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Oh, damn.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead.
Ha! It's a
They have fallen
PlayStation.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh, talk about sass.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Right, how much longer do you think? That sounds like it's probably going to be the last thing he says, right? Hang on, sorry. GG Gaming, hello there. Yeah, the narrator's mugging us off, but we have been in his closet for quite a while and he hasn't said anything, so I do think that was probably the last thing he had to say to us. So now we go out. How's it going anyway?
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I don't know.
You too? Unbelievable. At the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Oh my god.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky.
Do I
I'll just be
swear?
waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Sometimes is a emotional response to something that's happening in the game, be it good or bad, or just, a skill issue on my part. Do you swear? I don't know how many times we can do this. No, I see. Well, you know, that's fair enough. It's not for everyone. And I guess it depends what kind of company you're in. It depends on whether you want to or not. Right, I think we've exhausted the broom closet. Right, let's continue with the game then. GG Gaming about to leave because of your potty mouth. Game Observer. Right, god. This was a free game on the PlayStation Store, right? If you like Doki Doki, you're gonna love this.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We didn't get this option last time. Last time it was this was like barriered off. Curse your foul language. Well, no, we can kind of try and keep it family friendly, but we can't guarantee it because this is really funny. Oh, honestly, man, like, god, I should have sent you the link earlier. Like I say, we've been going for about an hour and 15. Yeah, so down. We're going to go down. All right. Is that the general consensus? Should we go down the stairs? It's a choice-based game, Mr. Observer, but it's just you just walk and get mugged off by the narrator. It's great. I just saw the message and we had to hop on. Down. We're all saying down. All right. The narrator's really sick of us, man. Oh, we've already had our first ending. It was great. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Narrator is stressed. He is. We've already killed ourselves a couple of times.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Oh, damn.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Oh.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I am
All
crazy.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That is
and
true.
For that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
He's telling you what to do.
At last,
yes.
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Wait, what?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
What is going on?
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Wait, it's looped.
Why
It said 11 and
is there
12.
a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
I'll get to jump off
So he
something.
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
I have got the door open, to be fair. It's quite
Let
warm.
me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake
I'm
up.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
God.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
That's very affirming. Mawa! Right.
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone, wake me
What the
up. My
fuck
name is
is
Stanley.
going on?
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black.
Oh. Gamer Observe, man. You would have got this as a PlayStation.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? I thought I was Stanley.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What the
Though
fuck?
she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
It's just
am
ridiculous.
sane. I am in control of my mind.
I
know
did
what is
swear.
real
I was
and
quite
what
shocked at
isn't.
what's happened here, man.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
I'm glad our death could
Then
make
she
her feel
remembered
better.
the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I'll try my hardest just for you, GG. So, was that an ending? That can't have been an ending because it... We're here again. That is a shame, but I understand. Swear words aren't for everyone, man. You have to eat dinner. What's for dinner? Do you have anything tasty? But yeah, Game Observe, you would have got this like, I think it's about 3 months ago maybe, on the PlayStation Store. You don't know,
All
bye.
his co-workers were gone.
Alright, well, see you later, man. You have a good one.
Stanley
Thanks for stopping
decided
by.
to go to the meeting room.
Go,
Perhaps
bye-bye,
he had
GG.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
Swearing
looked,
does happen.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Especially when weird shit like this starts happening. Because I don't think that was an ending. Purely because last time we actually got credits rolling and it said, the end.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a
Yeah,
single
honestly,
difference,
dude, honestly,
nor did it
go to your
advance the
library,
story in any
find
way.
it, and just download it. It's insane. It's it turned his computers off. I don't know if this does anything or not. But different computers are on at different times. Like there was one that had I don't know, you clicked it and like a little what do you call it? Like a little pink block came up, and then we died and came back, and it was a different computer. I feel like this is a game I'm just gonna watch you play. Ah, damn it, man! It is an experience. All right, just well, I mean, fair. I always appreciate the viewership, but what is that? It's funny you have it, but one of those were intrusive thoughts win. They do. It really does, because you know there are no consequences.
When Stanley came to a
Right.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we've done a lot of the right. We haven't done everything on the right. Let's continue on the left again. And then we get to the meeting room. Oh. We realise we don't have any feet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
The room's
decided to go up to
bigger.
his boss's
What, this
office,
one?
hoping he might find an answer there.
What, this room's bigger? You think? Go boss's office. Using slides for sure people. Ah, we've read this one. Should...
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, it's still the same playthrough then.
This. I'm not going to encourage you.
Oh.
I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is.
Right, this is still part of the same playthrough then, isn't it?
Room. Please take your time.
Yeah, Gamer Observer. You could come in the brew. You could go in the brood closet, and like you could stay here for like 5 minutes. He just keeps mugging you off. It's like there's literally nothing here. I don't know why. It's like obviously the player has died, and then you leave. Then you come back, and it's like, oh god, not this again. Honestly, he is so sick of our shit, and I understand. If I was the narrator, I'd be sick of Stanley. Or me. That's why it's like, oh no. We do it again. Oh, you did see that bit. You can tell like a lot of thought has gone into it because
Coming
like
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
it probably feels like there is something in there. Though it does. The way he keeps going about it, it's like, nah, I'll just be here a couple of minutes longer. Right, when we went downstairs last time, there wasn't any options, was there? It was literally just downstairs, and then we end up in the loop, and then we end up dying. Like, why doesn't he want you in there? I don't know. That's the thing, man. Why doesn't he want us in there? It makes you question it. Like, you know, they're saying, thou doth protest too much. Emmy says go to the boss's office, though, so let's have a go at the boss's office. I'm pretty sure when we went downstairs last time, there wasn't any other options. Seems sus. It does seem sus. Executive bathroom. This wasn't an executive bathroom either, was it? I had swear words in there. There might have been. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he was just a young person. Or maybe he was a dad with a young person watching. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to berate him for it. I mean, like, you know, like Amy said, like, yeah, it's a channel. We're adults. We do swear sometimes. But at the same time, if some guy wants a kid to not be around swearing, then, yeah, fair enough. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast. Moony crisp. Extreme bathrooms. Is he not going to say anything? Oh, it was a really mental... We got a really mental ending earlier, man. We got a whole lesson on acting normal. Just because we unplugged the phone. I'm surprised he doesn't have anything to say about being in the bathroom, though. Shame. Last time we was here, though, we... that wasn't an executive bathroom. We couldn't go in there. Oh, it's a computer! Awaiting input. 3. Input received. Right. See, we found it. We fucking found it again, guys. Yes. Whew. I can't wait till that fills up. I want to know what that is. I'm really excited for whatever the hell that is. And there may or may not be a door that if you try and open it 20 times, you get a trophy. Oh my god, we can open this door as well. Again. Our boss's office looks different. Oh my god, this entire thing's fucking different. Which means, oh my god, wait, that means next time. Oh, that means we can do everything we did before on the right hand side of the door. Where we go through the right door. Get all the safety rails and stuff and come back and then say, what is it, Nighthawk 12115? Ah, oh, fascinating. It's quite expansive, it seems, Mr. Observer. Oh. Should we go up? Well, I mean, I clicked up, so I guess we are going up. Oh. We can't. What if we click down? Right, what should I click, guys? Up or down? What are you feeling? We're going to go up or we're going to go down on me? Up or down? Up. We got 1 vote for up. Up. 2 votes for up. Any more for any more? Damo, you feeling up? Are we gonna... What? Nothing. Nothing at all. We're gonna... It looks like we're going up. Let's click up. Whew. Oh, fucking elevator music. Yes. My lovely horse running through a field. Where are you going with your headlocks flowing in the wind? Running around. Have you ever heard of Up Dog? Nah, I haven't. What's Up Dog? Hey. This is a long elevator ride. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's weird. There's definitely a voice in there making the noises with me. I can't really do anything except duck. What should I do? Should I press it up again, see what happens? Oh, it's the narrator. Wait, what? Ah. Wait, what? Ah. Alright, let's see what happens when we go down. On me. I have a feeling it's just going to take us to the same place, but we'll give it a minute. See what happens. At least the narrator's enjoying the jam. It's a very noisy elevator as well, isn't it? But I got a sneaky feeling that... Let's just see what happens when we press down. Again. Okay, yeah, so that elevator doesn't work, it would seem. What the hell does that say? Business strategy. He's pointing a gun at a panda. Oh, I don't know. The way you're giving those eyes, man, it just makes me nervous. Have I missed something, or don't tell me until we've had a couple of runs through on this game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
115. Oh, do you think it is 115? Nah, but he said it was 2815, didn't he? Wait, hang on. What if we try 6?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
6.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Think we'll get another one of those endings like we did before if we don't put it in?
2845.
I wonder what the pin code is. Surely there's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Oh, I can't get back there. I wonder if it's like Resident Evil.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in. And
wait,
the door
what?
just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the storm. Well, he did.
It turns out you don't need the code. Oh man, the narrator really wants us to get along with that shit. Okay, so yes, it was 2845. Ah, okay, that was really funny. That kind of cracked me up. Do you think we could put it in now? Hang on. 2. No, hang on. Right, that's 2. No, fuck. It's gonna reset. That's 2. No, fuck. 2. Right, 2. It's gonna be 5. 8. Fuck me. Okay. No, the narrator does hate us. He's gonna hate us even more by the end of this. 2, 8. Yes. Fuck no. Hang on. 2. 8. 4. 5. Yeah. Do you think we get anything for putting it in afterwards? I don't know, it seems like the kind of game where you've really got to just like try these things just in case, because you never really know. But yeah, no, he is sick of us. But you know what? I can tell it's one of those love-hate relationships. You know, he loves me, well, I love him, he hates me. I get that. I get that. He probably just wants to go back to that weird room with the space anus in it. Oh, well, I'm lost. I don't know where it's up or down. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell. That's a very dark corner. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Did you think we was lost in the dark forever? I did.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
And so I wake in the morning. So I wake up in the morning and I step outside.
Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I wonder how many times we can do this before he gets mad at us.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
He really isn't happy. He's going to be even less happy when we do this again. Either that or he's just going to break the elevator so we can't do it again. Down we go.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Oh, that is true, people. If you haven't already, do hit that like button. This is how we, Oh.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
Ew.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there.
I bet
it's the boss's office again?
I bet it's the boss's office.
What if it's the boss's office this time?
Oh,
the suspense is killing me.
Me too, narrator. Yeah, no, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. Lord and Lady Algorithm love it when you do it. And so does the narrator. I think we need to try and help appease the narrator here. He's not having a good day.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh, wait, what? Alright, at least we don't have another educational thing.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Oh. Oh, okay, this is happening again. Please hold.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Wow. You godsmacked the creator. He is pretty astounded. And I think for all the right reasons. Are you sure? I am sure, but we know, like, let's face it, we all know we're going to do it again. We're going to exhaust that dialogue until he breaks the elevator so we can't keep doing it.
Of course. Going back down to the elevator.
I don't want to go down the spooky corridor.
I did not anticipate it. I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
One more time will do the job. Okay, I think it will. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Spooky corridor. Oh, back in the elevator. Oh, he doesn't even say anything. He is pissed.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
Wait, what?
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, no.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension?
Oh, where is the tension?
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story?
Oh, God.
The characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
That can't be much further.
And to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
it was bold.
I mean,
thank you.
This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see,
I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it. Which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
That's you guys,
really
by the way.
Look up to you, Stanley.
Thank you.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh,
wait, what?
Here.
Oh, so this is just an entirely different floor. Wait,
okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I wanted to go back down. Right, well, this took a turn. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How he did it. The pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. What the fuck? Oh. What do you mean, oh? Wait, was you not expecting this? Oh, okay. Live on stage. Stanley, live on stage. Well, no, you... Okay.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
No, okay, well, we're all going to be surprised together then by the seams of it. World's first sentient machine. Huh. I guess we go through this door.
Right.
The stage. Welcome, Stanley.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Break your leg. 427, that's us. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Break a leg. Story, Stanley. Something. No one tell stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Break a leg. Break a leg. Okay. Let's see if I can click on anything. Oh, what's this? Nothing. So, man, you can even hear him chatting. Oh, God, they must be really anticipating us. Maybe we should make them wait a minute, you know, just to build up the anticipation. I wonder what happens if we go back. Oh, we can't. That's a shame. Right, sorry, let's go see our waiting audience. Slow walk. Oh wow. Down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up again. Presented by Stanley. What the fuck? Oh, that's weird, man. That. Okay, right. And we are back. So we're still on that second playthrough though, aren't we?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, it's here.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Right, there's one more. One more reset. Down,
Stanley
then up.
went around touching every little thing
Down,
in the
then
office,
upstairs.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wait, down, then up what, sorry? Do you mean the stairs? Right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go the other door. What? The right door? Wait, you mean we should go to the right? I kind of want to know what's down that spooky corridor. Right. Yes, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
I'm back.
lounge
Hello there,
just
GG.
to admire it.
Things got a bit crazy, not going to lie. We're still only on our second run through, technically. But it's getting a bit weird now.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
He's giddy.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Oh, hell yeah.
Truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
12. Not bad. So yeah, the lights are looking pretty good as well.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I appreciate you guys.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took
Right.
the first open door on his left.
So where should we go? Should we carry on? Should we go that way or left? What are we thinking? Because we can go down there, jump onto that platform again. Left, go through the door. Okay. Well, it's our first time going through the door,
So he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh. No. Obviously we go here. Oh, maybe this takes us to the thing where we can crawl, because we've seen that little, what do you call it? A little fire duct, didn't we?
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
It's left. Okay. Ah, shit. Well, I was obviously going to go up and down as many times as I could. What is this? It's called the Stanley Parable. It's about a guy called Stanley who, you just follow the narrator's instructions, or you don't follow the narrator's instructions and really wind him up. It's just a funny game.
No,
wait.
It's to the right, my mistake.
Oh. To the right?
No, not the right. Why would
Hey,
I have
did you
ever
just say
said
shit?
it was to the
No.
right? What was I thinking?
I don't
It's
think so.
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I might have said stuff. I might have said a swear word. Who
Let's
knows?
see, we went down right, left, down...
The narrator
left,
didn't swear.
right.
I don't think he
Yep,
swears.
Okay, yes. I've got it now.
He's
This
got it.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, it's definitely this way though. Yeah, if we get some more, if it gets a bit crazier, then we might just have to, because it is getting pretty nuts. And we've been doing this for what, like 2 hours. We've got like one ending. This is our like second run through it. Nope. I guess it's this way. Okay, it's going to get a bit weird.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Oh,
Stanley,
shit.
close your eyes.
Spoilers.
Okay. We just have to get back to who am I kidding?
Employee.
It's all rubbish
One,
now.
one, two,
The whole
3.
story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Don't start.
From the top.
Wait, what? No, Damo's still here. Jam was earlier. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know how it goes, man. But, yeah, I don't mind you lovely lurkers. But, right. So, how was that a spoiler? Desk. I've clicked on the desk a few times, but nothing seems to happen. Just some light to watch. Yeah, and it is what it is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god, the desk. I'm here, but you're playing zombies. Oh, what round you on? You got to, what is it, 360 something, I think last time you said? Before you saved it? Right, we need to find out that computer one last time. You know, the one with the pink, like, squares on it. Oh, 420, it's this one, obviously. 3 people talking. Okay, it's not 420 that you click on. I passed 426. Oh, 453. God damn. That's a new record. Oh, that was a new record, isn't it? 426 was the highest one you got to before. It must take ages to do a round by now. 13. Huh? We might stick with Stanley Parables for a while. Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Do you play Roblox?
Oh, did something change?
No, I've never really played Roblox.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
5 minutes around.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Yeah, no,
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
We've got 5 doors
It's
now.
an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Wait, what? Oh, God. The door, Charlie. So, man, what do we do? Hang on. There's so many choices. Right, obviously we can't go through that one somehow. I wonder if we can crawl. Right, let me think about this. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If it squeals, let it go. Out goes you. This one.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, don't restart again.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
300 at a side, 300 zombies around. That is intense. That's gonna take it. That must be pretty. I don't know, man. That takes a whole new level of patience. Like, I like zombies. I prefer more the original zombies. Black Ops 6 was pretty good, but
what could it mean?
It lost its shine after a while.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
400 and what? Thingy. Any of the side doors. Why do you not play Roblox? It's fun. It's just something I've never really got into, or really ever cared to get into. Right, we'll turn that off. I get there's like loads of different versions you can play and whatnot, but it just kind of seems like Fortnite, just less weird skins, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really play many like shooty kind of games. Bit of Black Ops Zombies here and there, but weird stuff like this is definitely more my vibe. Right, I just don't stop seeing doors. It's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of doors to go through. But we'll try again. So we went through those side doors last time. you still there, Observer? Are you seeing this? Oh, now there's no doors.
It's worse.
It got
I
worse,
might
yeah.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What? I can't click on the walls. Well, I can't, just doesn't do anything. Now the end. It does, but now we've got to come back this way, see if we missed anything. I can't click on that. Oh, that. Wait. YT. Wait, there's more. What do you mean? No, not again. And they're strong. I keep buying ammo at least 4 times around. 5,000 each time. One weapon ammo costs 10,000 each time. You must have it pack-a-punch to the highest level then, right? If that's how much ammo's costing a pot. But if you're getting 300 zombie kills a round, then you should have enough points for it. Well, I assume. The doors. I am clicking on all the doors I can. Not all of them have like a noise though. Huh.
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd miss something.
That's changed.
The story. Here it comes.
Oh, it's coming. The doors do not stop. No. I think we've gone back in a loop, haven't we? Oh, no, hang on. If we turn the corner, I assume it's going to keep looping.
No, wait.
There
Never
we go.
mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
The
steps.
other way? You mean the way we just came? Okay. Well, this looks a bit desolate.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Well, that's worrying.
Is this
Is the
story?
narrator?
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how
places
about
don't have
this?
doors.
You win!
Oh my god, I win!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about
win.
this at
Oh.
all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I don't know what you're
Some
on about.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Ow!
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh no, don't do it, narrator. Oh, I did it. Fuck. Wait, what?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line.
This
How
is-
simple is that?
This is lines, and we are back. Right, so okay, hang on. It usually, because every time we're here, it usually says about it's strange. His co-workers have gone missing. This is obviously, this is weird. Oh, hang on. Interesting. Kinda. We've got some lines to follow. Why yellow though? I think it's just because yellow is a very followable colour. You get a lot of yellow paint in games, don't you?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
It's okay, apparently we can't come any further this way anyway. That is a shame. It looks like you're on the street. It kind of does, man. Follow the yellow brick road. Sorry, I mean yellow line. Follow the yellow line road. Follow the yellow line road. Follow the yellow line road. Oh, we can turn off. Oh, it's playing solitaire. Not anymore. Oh, I can't turn this computer off. How fascinating. Okay. It's not this one either. I guess we're this way. What are you typing? I'm not typing anything, I'm just hitting X. Because he kind of hinted that there's a trophy for trying to click on a door 20 times. And now I'm adamant that it's definitely going to be a door. So every door we come across, we've got to try and open it 20 times so we can get that trophy that may or may not exist. I think we've attempted most of the doors. But yeah, when you're it wasn't typing, I was just hitting the key as well. Because we're doing this on PlayStation.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Oh, it
Onward,
is.
Stanley, to destiny.
Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving
It's called the Stanley Parable.
Implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature
It was
of life
a
itself.
old like PC
Stanley,
game.
I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just
But they brought it out on PlayStation a while ago.
Both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
I feel like it's having an
Now,
existential
if my
crisis.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office. Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
What the?
That got a bit weird back there.
I can't do it. I'm not doing all these doors.
Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
We'll figure
I
it
think
out.
what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
As long as this is copyright-free music, I'm fine. Wait, what? No, I'm not. I'm just a humble moderator. Very humble of you to mention it. Put it like that. No, she is though. A good moderator. I guess at some point, if we follow a different route, we can go down those stairs. Did it end? No, we're still going. He just wanted some music to lighten the mood. That's a question mark made up of question marks. How avant-garde. I froze. It's alright man, you're back, that's what counts. Oh, numbers are going down. Maybe getting close to 001. There's no trophy click on a door 20 times, but there's a trophy click on a door 5 times. No, but I'm not going to tell you what door though. Fuck. Alright. It's 5 times. It's got to be the number 5 door, right? Ah, damn it. I was really hoping that computer would have something there. Wait, hang on. 9, 7, 6. No, it goes to 6 though. Where's number 5? Interesting. Now we're back at 38. Zero B4. Okay. I mean, obviously we're going this way. The music's blazing 420. It's not the 420 door because I've pressed that one like 20 times. I should have got the trophy if that was the case. Because that's right near the beginning. Annual reviews. Monthly ledgers. Corporate. What does that say? Oh, imbalances. Solution departments. Wait, what the fuck? Was that meant to happen? What the fuck? Go down here. Here. Am I going crazy? No. Okay. Right. That's fine then.
Cut the music.
Oh, thank
Go
God.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
What?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Right. Door is 4:30, but good luck patting him in the game. Ah, dude, don't tell me what the door is. It's going to take you 10 years. Remember, 10 years. Well, right. Yeah, I don't want to know any more about the trophies, because I'll look at the trophies when I finish the game. I know technically we have got a playthrough. We could consider finishing it. But yeah, I'll have a few more playthroughs, because there's only like 12 trophies. I seen when I went to check the first one we got. But yes, I remember that fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wait, that doesn't make sense. How? What the fuck?
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line?
Why is the
Perhaps
line
we could have found the
trademarked?
story on our own.
Where's the little trademark thing after the line? Right. So, came back through here. Got to go through there. So we're going to quickly double back on ourselves. See what he has to say. 427. 430. 430? Wait, this is 430. Alright, let's go this way then. $10 to platinum though. There's got to be a pretty peculiar reason for that. I think, because like I say, makes your brain hurt. I think, like I say, we're going to be playing this on. Sorry, last one to unlock one trophy. You can't play the game for 10 years to unlock that trophy. Wow. I guess you just got to move the clock forward on your console. I imagine that's how you do it. Can you imagine just not playing the game for 10 years? All of a sudden it pops. But yeah, I think I'll look at the trophy list after Wednesday. I want to see what other trophies we can get before looking at the list.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, don't restart. Sorry, I'm back. I had to poop real bad. Spoilers. That's fair, man. We're all people. We all need to poop. Don't worry about it. We like to poop. Okay, so. Don't think that's ever made noise before.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Oh.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
It does sound perfectly
Why don't we
doable.
simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, hell yeah. Now the narrator's talking. Only on PlayStation, I know there is a work around to change time, but I don't know if it's been patched, though. I mean, they can't seriously expect you to not play for 10 years. Get a trophy. That's the only thing I can think, man. Chef's kiss. But, like I say, I'll...
Yes, this is
Google
exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you
could be
want
anything.
our story to be?
Oh, what could
Good
it be?
world. Use your imagination.
Midget
Whatever
orgy.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh, we're just going in circles now. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Wait, I know this. You walk backwards. Nope. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, actually we do walk backwards. Oh, we figured it out. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? What? Midget orgy. That's what the story should be. What is that? It's an orgy of midgets. It's some pretty depraved stuff, man. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Oh, no, not you again.
Hey, it's the line.
Stanley,
Hello, line.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I think
No
we should veto
lines
the
or
line.
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, well, now I need to acknowledge it. Oh, God, the fern. Do you remember what the fern looks like? Oh, it's gone. Bye-bye. Oh, doors.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
The
In fact,
line
I believe
just
I
took
need
us
a
back to
minute
the room.
think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
What?
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
So-
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Ah, can we not choose the left? I guess not. Damn. What if we went counterclockwise, though? I don't know if this is going to change any... I doubt it's going to change anything. The confusion ending. You've been
what's
playing the
this?
confusion ending for 20
Confusion ending.
minutes.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
Wait, what?
That's really
So
how
every
all
narrator
this
resets
goes?
game, second restart. The office is now a dead end. Turn around, find another dead end.
So now,
End up
according
in
to the
another
schedule,
building.
I
Three
restart
restarts the
again.
game. Third
What?
restart.
Am I
No!
just
Adventure
supposed to
line.
forget?
Nonsense philosophical
Well, what if I
music.
don't
Return
want
to
to
the office.
forget?
Return to the manic room.
My
Fourth
mind
restart.
goes
Adventure into
blank
unexplored
simply because
territory.
it's written here
Find the
on
line
this,
again.
this thing.
Find the confusion in the
Wall.
schedule. Right, start.
Well,
Starts game. No,
who
forgets
consulted
about
me?
previous restarts.
Why don't I get
Stanley
to
attempts to
decide?
play the
Why don't
story,
I
but
get a
it's
say in all of
prevented.
this? Is
Unable
it
to go
really?
anywhere or do anything.
No,
Restart.
it can't be.
The game restarts on
I
its
don't want
own.
it to be.
Find the
I
line
don't
again.
want the game to keep
Begin following the
restarting. I
line.
don't
Find
want
the
to forget
identical
what's
replica of the
going
office
on.
that has begun
I don't want to be
to
trapped like
deteriorate.
this.
Attempt
I
to make
won't
a story
restart the
here.
game. I won't do
The
it.
narrator
I
restarts the game.
won't do it.
There
I
is
won't
no longer an
do
office,
it.
simply black space. Wandering
And the time
blackness.
return
Find a book.
stopped?
Get the board. Narrator restarts the
Does
game.
that mean
It's gone after a long
Did we
time.
do it?
Stanley dies.
Did we
Wait,
break
what?
the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
Does Stanley, like,
Saying
always
that life
die?
is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh my god, it just told us exactly what's going to happen. So we're locked into the confusion ending. Guys, it's the thing. It's the thing. We're going to push it. Input received. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I did press. I pressed hard. And now we appear to be in heaven. Oh, I got these buttons. Can I push them? Oh shit, I can push the buttons. What do you mean, what? What, did you not know this was coming either? I'm learning new stuff. Well, to be fair, it does say it has, like, additional endings compared to, like, the original release. So, I mean, maybe this is one of the newer endings. I don't know what's going on. Okay, does anyone have any idea? Ideally not like an outright answer, but any, like, you know, suggestions, questions, queries, comments? I really don't want to have locked ourselves out of the confusion ending, because we've been doing this for ages. It's kind of like fucking my eyes up, man. It's a bit boggling. Right, so they only stay lit for a finite amount of time. What's he saying? Manual restart, is that what you think? Resume the game. Wait, you think we've got to just begin the game again? Nah, it's got to be something we're missing, right? Wait, what if we check the settings? Only wait, you think? Hang on, what about the settings? Oh. Fuck it, begin the game again. We have to. Oh, man. Oh, thank God it takes us to here. Alright, so we know not to push that for the 5th time then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are we still doing the confusion ending? Well, that was confusing, man. But oh, this says new content. Oh, but we can choose the doors. I'm tired. What time are we on? Holy shit, it's 10 past 12. Alright, you know what? We'll finish one more.
Oh, new content?
Thing, I
think. What does that mean? New content?
Go for new content. Yeah, that seems like a good call. Ah, sorry, this way it is. Oh. Alright, how many times do you think we can go backwards and forwards before he gets mad at us?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
This is educational.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Ooh. Well, go with us, right? Let's see what's.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh, we're all excited.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Mostly.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Hang on. Let's make sure we can't go up and down like 18 times. No, we cannot. That's fine. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
But we can't jump. We got a trophy for the fact we can't jump. Oh, we can jump. This is fucking riveting, guys. Yes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm the jump master. I shouldn't have done that. I think I'm gonna. It's 69. No, I can't. I think we're gonna regret that. Gamer instinct kicked in. Ah, fuck. We're gonna be able to jump later on in the game. Or it's gonna give us the ability to be able to jump later on in the game, and we've just used up all our jumps. Oh no. That wasn't a countdown to. Oh no. Oh, right. That's fine.
Is that it?
That's my
Surely
theory.
That's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah. Plenty more.
Goodness.
I hope I'm wrong.
Another elevator.
He does like his
Stanley,
elevators.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Ah, mate, I don't know what
it's
it's about.
elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new
And
content?
doors, don't forget doors.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Oh.
Now, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very
Oh,
good.
hell yeah.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
It's a chair from the break room. Ah, mate, what about the fern? I keep forgetting about the fern. Because we chose new content, do you think we... Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
That's
This
kind
is
of funny,
what
actually.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore."
Oh.
What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Chair.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
I can't stand a cook
It's
chair.
my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, well, so is this restart number 6? Oh, hello, 16. 16? Fucking hell, hello there, guys. We think we're partway through the confusion ending. Things are definitely different. It did say something about... That's what it's usually on the other side of the door. Oh, okay. It did say something about it was a different room, didn't it, when we got to the confusion ending wall?
Psst. Stanley!
Oh, I can finally crawl as
Come
well.
over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Curiosity's got the better of me.
Oh. You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Oh. Ah, it's taking us back here. It's not letting us go to new content. Ah, let's just choose left or right again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Oh,
the
God,
door
which
on his
one?
left.
Wait, what? What should I do? Left or right? Ah, I feel like I should have gone through that vent, you know. No, door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic.
Perhaps too majestic.
Too
Like
majestic.
a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger
I don't know if
version
there's
of
a
this
delay or
exact
what,
room.
Emmy, because I've
It
already
all
chose
made
right.
Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little.
What?
This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright, let's see what happens if we get back on track. Oh, okay. Takes us there. Right. Oh, okay. I see how this is all clicking together.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Ah, I hope you haven't... Oh. Okay, this is all definitely still the same. Oh, we can't even go to a broom closet. That's really sad. I see.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ah, it's looking red. Okay. I can't remember the steps we took before. Oh, I remember, yeah, because this is as far as we got last time, wasn't it? Because we just kept going up and down the lift. Oh no, do you think we've locked ourselves out the confusion ending? I could always give it a go tomorrow. Right, we clicked up, didn't we? So we'll click down on here. Right. So we click down, so if we click up, maybe that'll do something different. No, it's on the same floor, that's fair.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I don't
What
think
could it
lift
mean?
works.
Stanley
No.
wondered aloud. to
No, me
nobody.
neither.
He began wildly tearing
But
through
we've tried
papers
everything.
on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, so we're not going to go up and down like 6 times. We've already done that. As fun as it was. Maybe, no. How did we even get on the confusion ending? Because I definitely feel like we should have crawled through that, through the vent. That's the way we was meant to go. I'm really getting pissed off about that Fern. We are doing that tomorrow. We are getting that confusion ending tomorrow. We will retrace our steps.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Which one, guys? Do you think Mind Control Facility or Escape? Mind Control Facility or Escape? Open to suggestions. Open to suggestions, even. Mind control. We got a 1 for mind control. Any more for any more? Right, mind control it is. I guess we push that.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh,
Stanley thought to
we've been
himself.
here.
Did he
That was
have
up
the
there.
strength to find out?
That's where the yellow line took us the second time, isn't it? Had all the different numbers on it, and then the rooms, and I was like, oh, no, this is a spoiler.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Damn. It's pretty heavy. Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. One. It makes a funny noise when we click it. It's a bit on the dark side, isn't it? I think I've seen another number on the wall over there. One over there, 2 there. Is this one number 3? Oh, it's 5. Alright, so we've missed 3 and 4. It might be fine. Mind control, idle, awaiting input. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But the power's already off. What we clicking, guys? Off or on? Or should we just kind of click in the middle and see which one it like naturally defaults to? On or off? on. Good. I was thinking on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Oh, that's what we did. If I knew that was the case, I would have done that right away.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I mean, we already have.
You don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Ah, shit.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh.
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Wait,
it's
let's turn it
your
off.
Story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
I wish you'd run faster.
All this means I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
I never
All
got
right,
this.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground,
Press any key.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything,
it's not
take
that
back
shit.
the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
34?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
5.
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
1.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
You have 3 attempts remaining. At what?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Enable backup.
But here's a spoiler.
Console to enable
That
backup
timer
power
isn't
to
a
activate.
catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world.
I don't get it.
Fine.
I don't get it.
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Oh, it's a failsafe.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Oh, we're gonna
30
die.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Goodbye, employee.
Desperately to your frail life. Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
We died.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Shit, we died. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Right, now I think we can carry on with the confusion ending if we're going to... What the fuck just happened, man?
Come over here.
Oh, that's so
in
weird.
the vent.
Oh, you're off to bed already?
Something.
Ah, Emmy. We can't have much longer left. In theory. Are you sure you can't be tempted to stay up a little bit later?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Well, you can always watch it tomorrow.
Take a look.
The VOD will be up, obviously. I think we are still on track for the confusion ending. If you do want to see how that ends, obviously I would definitely encourage you to go back and rewatch the VOD. Look at the views. 19 for the Stanley Parable.
The memory zone.
Fucking hell.
It's where I've been storing
thank you for joining us, guys.
Memories, so I can relive the peak experiences of my life.
If you haven't already, do hit that like button.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This is very Little House on the Prairie looking.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory
need to do the baby editing? Jack Google's here.
Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port.
Cheap?
Remember back in October of 2013?
Guys, please like our sub. Yes, please, guys.
Video games.
Hello there, Jack Google.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, Jack Googs. I know we're it's Joe. It is Joe. I know there's quite a few different endings, and I know they added more for the Ultra Deluxe Edition, but I'm not really looking into it. I'm going to complete it a few times before I start looking into it, like at trophies and whatnot. We went into a room, and it told us it was like halfway through the confusion ending, and I think we're going back to that. We just got ourselves blown up. We pressed off when we should have pressed on, and then the narrator's like, you know what, fuck you. I'm just going to blow this place up. But in an earlier thing, he did say, like, oh, you spoilt it. There was an underground explosion and everything. So he wasn't lying, at least. He does tell the truth. But it's great. We've already got one ending. It's where you get through the two doors, and he's just looking down on him. He's like, Stanley, move, Stanley. I don't know how we get there. He is stressed as, yeah. It wasn't. I assume it wasn't a proper ending because we didn't get like credits rolling, but we went up and down the same lift like 5 times, and then we just walked out into a crowd of people afterwards, and then ended up back in our office. Well, honestly, I've got to say, man, this game is absolutely phenomenal.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end
is
up
it the one where you've got
any form of
I know
art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
You've seen it, yeah,
it's no games at all.
That's
it
why
isn't
this
even
game's
the
amazing.
Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yes, new elevator content. Yeah, I know there's a trophy for not playing it for 10 years. I assume that's the only one you haven't got. But again, I haven't checked out the trophy list either. So don't... no spoilers. Left for me to... Oh, it's a speedrun trophy. Okay. I'm going to go down here. Well, like I say, man, no spoilers on the trophies. I haven't checked them out yet. But I've got to say, I am fully enamoured by this game. I'm kind of gutted that we're only playing it today, tomorrow and Thursday. We'll definitely come back and play it another time because this has got so much replayability. But yeah, this is phenomenal. I'd heard good things about it. When I put it in the group chat, I was like, oh, I wonder if Joe will show, because I'm sure I've heard you talk about it before in the past.
Moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
The Stanley Parable
4 minutes,
is
30
both a
seconds.
richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice
Yeah,
in
they turn you on
games,
by doing
and one
an
that
old
offers
trick.
some of the most
Yeah, is it turning
enjoyable,
you...
surprising, and
I assume it's just
rewarding
moving your
choices
game
I've
clock
ever
forward
been
10 years.
confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist
I
the
thought
urge
so.
to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Man, he's really salty about this Ultra Deluxe edition, isn't he? Carpet textures. Grey. Red. Ooh. Top 10 memories. Oh, we can't go that way. Which way do we go? Why it's so warm? I have no idea why it's so warm. It's just getting to that time of year again. The serious room, okay. Can't go to the serious room. Guess we go down here and down the stairs.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Do you have a bucket?
Honestly, I could
I
not be
do
bothered
not.
to play this game to full completion.
In the game?
narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What, a bucket in the game? I haven't found any items. We could jump 36 times at one point. That was cool. And then we had to follow the line. But then the line betrayed us, so we didn't follow the line. Honestly, man, it is so fucking mental. I'm really loving this game. Oh, another one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
I told you guys.
It's quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't.
Right. So I got in the thing.
What an awful
And started jumping. I was like, oh, cool, I got the jumps. And then it said 0 in red.
Unimpeachable track record.
And I was like, oh.
I feel...
You know when you realise you fucked up after it's too late? Yeah, rookie mistake.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I feel like I'm going to regret not having any jumps left at some point. Hey, that's a good review. That's in blue. But it hasn't got to the point where I regret it yet. No backseating. But Joe, there is a guide on to the speedrun trophy. That PSN profile is really good. I used it when I was trying to map my Ghost of Tsushima and Metal Gear Solid 5. I can't believe there's like a 4.5 minute ending.
What's this one got to say?
Okay,
you constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Cool. I think. Ah, it's not the fern. I want to know what the goddamn thing is with the fern. I feel like we might have messed up the confusion ending somehow.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No.
I've seen the guy.
The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination
keep it vague,
deduction therefore becomes
super
impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years.
I've been to the broom closet. The broom closet was fucking hilarious.
And never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably...
Okay, yeah, he's already said that. Skip.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more...
I'm going to wait till it loops round. I want to see what he says.
You need a description of it,
I'm invested.
I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Oh, a manifesto.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are or were or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one.
Is this something to do in the game?
In which case, the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
I feel like I should
treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
What's the time?
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
It's gone 5 past.
Treatise, manifesto. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I
pressurized
don't know if
gas.
one can change their review in
Oh,
the first place.
steam!
I guess I should become better
Of
educated
course.
on how exactly
I'm
pressurized
such an
gas
idiot.
works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas
Steam.
will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review merely because of this very situation. Yes. I think
That
that's
took you
quite
too long.
likely.
It did. It
Or
absolutely
perhaps
did.
they'll simply grant this
Because the thing is, like, I recognised the format and the thumbs up and the thumbs down looking thing. It looked familiar. I just couldn't place it. It's like, what the fuck's pressurized
I would
gas?
even be okay with pressurized gas altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
I am an idiot.
Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well,
Oh,
I want to say maybe 30,
There's no door.
45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at
Why is the
any
door
rate,
gone?
I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
I
Where did
can't.
the door go?
I have nothing
Wasn't
to
there
water
a
it
door
with.
that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was.
Definitely was a door.
Where did it go?
That's how we got
Can you
here.
maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there
no.
any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave?
I'm trying.
Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here.
I'm trying,
we
narrator.
need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another.
We're
I'm going to step
20
away
past
for
2.
just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here. Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy shit.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, it has.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls.
What are we gonna do?
1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door.
There's no way to
There's
water
just
that
you
either.
And the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it.
Sorry,
And
my
I
friend
have
would say,
to
it's not a problem,
I
man.
have to know
We're just getting mugged
sooner
off for
or no matter how
pushing
much
this
I
skip
plead with
button.
you're going to press the button again. Why
He doesn't
would
want
you?
us to, but it's all we
I've
can
been
do.
thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to
Who
me?
else
I've
is
never
here?
even met Cookie 9.
Jack
I
Google.
have no idea
Damo will
who
still be
they
here.
are.
Emmy's still here,
Would it ever
I
really
think.
matter? But
The short might have
here
gone to
I
bed.
am,
I'm
She said she's tired.
fixating on every
Which is
tiny
fair.
negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this?
I feel like the narrator's
Here
having a
I
real
am now,
breakthrough.
stuck in a room.
Like, maybe
waiting
this
for
is
you to
good for
press
him.
this button and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it and that I'm going to be stuck all alone. And that I had the
I like
power
seeing
to
myself
prevent
in
it all
live
from
chat.
happening.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
If only I'd held my tongue.
You're a chatty person, so we don't mind having you.
It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that
Yeah,
button
only time will
again,
tell.
leaving me here.
Only
And
time will
surely
tell.
You'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here.
I mean, there's so much dialogue, man. So much effort's gone into this.
Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore them.
Alright, yeah, it's gone into the loop. That's fine.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Oh, the flower's dead.
I have someone to talk to again.
Can't see that
Stanley,
clock.
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Damn.
You think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing?
Jungle
Me
Joe
just
is right.
talking. But it isn't
He
Stanley.
is.
It isn't the same at all. It isn't
He
even
is.
close.
Just don't
Because
tell him that,
I
it'll
know
go to
you
his head.
can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe,
can.
Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
I think he is just
Was
fiction.
I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now,
Is this game supposed to be
I
a
am
dream?
truly and completely
Nah, it's just loads of different endings and like possibilities. It's not necessarily a dream. It's
I am being recognized.
I don't even know how to
The
describe
emptiness
it.
between us has collapsed.
I mean,
and
you've
feel
seen
right now
like a lot of the
like I am
gameplay, and this is
not
my
a
first time
wreck of
playing it,
fiction.
so we're kind of
I
on the
feel
same
as
playing
though
field when it comes
my
here.
space in this world
It's
is
just
and I have cast a
a
shadow onto
unique
the
way
world.
of telling a
You see what I'm
game, I
saying,
suppose.
don't you? You can see what this means to me.
And it is unique, to be fair.
Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all.
Purgatory. You think it's purgatory?
I feel restored, and already
It makes sense, just living the same day over and over again.
You will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together.
I don't know either, man.
Just a moment.
I
Let
do know
us
it's pretty good.
anticipate it. Let us welcome it.
I'm looking
Let
forward
us
to playing
not
some
run
more of
from
it. Alright, cool. Surely this has got to be the last time.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Dead.
I stopped keeping track after a year.
A
Have you
year?
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Right, I'm going to go pee while he's
To begin
monologuing.
with, there
2
is
secs.
only regret.
There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. Back. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it.
We're back.
But merely
I'm sure his monologue is going to finish soon.
The plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do.
Oh, he's afraid now.
One day, this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
So he's gone from having like a self-actualization to he wants us to suffer. I don't know what that is. Oh. And now he's not even talking to us. Plant is long dead. Clock's still ticking though, that's cool. Oh, clock is broken. Wait, what is this room? It just took us to a skip button because he had a bit of an existential crisis about a negative review that mentioned it should have a skip button, and now we're just...
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
And now he's rambling again.
Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And
I'm not sure.
Because it was
it's probably just lurking in the shadows.
Now it simply
because he's played it before by the seams of it and he knows it quite well. I imagine this is quite dull for him. But I'm quite intrigued because this is my first time going through this.
If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so,
I'm not sure what's Lex
we
Media.
require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse.
It's a channel on
They're
YouTube.
the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me.
What kind of stuff did it do?
Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel.
It must be that they were so discontent with themselves that they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Pressurized.
Yeah.
Perhaps it says far more about them.
What did you get interviewed about?
Me.
For?
Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amused. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to...
Yeah, is Lupin having matching shirts. Okay. What was on the shirts? Huh. I heard a drip. And Jack Google did mention something about a drip. The American flag. The old red, white and blue. The Star-Spangled Banner.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Oh God.
He's really losing it. Oh, it is leaking. Jack Google mentioned something about a leaky ceiling at some point. I don't know if this is good or bad. Let's go back up to this. You know, water damage on ceiling tiles is a boober repair. Oh, okay. Maybe this was the water damage he was on about. Well, the plant is well and truly fucked though. Oh. We got light. I can't climb up there. I guess we'll press it again. Shit, you think the narrator's dead? Huh. Oh. What happened? It's dark. Doesn't seem to be any plants here. Do we go back in time somehow? Don't like that noise. Oh god, let me skip. Just Steam, not live. Steam. with no one chatting. I mean, that's, you know, well, it's up to them, man. I don't mind. Like I say, people want to sit and watch, that's fair enough. That's fine by me. I just appreciate the viewership. I hope people are enjoying it. But, you know, if you get watchers, like, you know, not everyone is going to always chat. And that's fine. Some people just want to sit back and watch. Like I say, if I've watched live streams, man, granted, to be fair, I usually watch them through my PlayStation anyway. If I've watched live streams, I don't really chat in them. Oh, God. Where the... This is vast. I'm enjoying it. Ah, good man. Glad you are. I'm enjoying the game as well. I'm enjoying the conversations. I wish I knew where to go. Let's go head towards the sun. Driver heading east or west. Oh, okay, it stopped. Don't start over again. What the fuck? I was doing the washing up. Oh, okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Well, I just need to get to a new ending. I'm just going to sit back and relax and not chat. Hey, it's up to you, man. I don't mind if you want to chat. Don't mind if you don't. Like I say, I'll be playing this, and I'm going to be playing until we get to another ending. I thought we'd nearly got there, but I don't know if you've seen it, Joe. It got to like I kept pressing the button eventually, and it just got to like this oasis. Not even an oasis, but like I don't know how to describe it. Like just a big sandy desert looking thing, and now it's taking us back here. New content. Oh, what?
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't really know if I want to do this. Oh, wait, is it the trophy? This first window. I've got the trophy for clicking on that window. Or is it this? Oh, is it this one? Phone. Yeah, I don't know, man. We've been going at this for a while now. I kind of... We might end up swearing. Is it this window, Joe? Because I started clicking on a bunch of stuff, and then eventually I got a trophy for... I clicked a bunch of stuff, and when I clicked on this is when I got the trophy, and then I got a trophy for getting the trophy, and I thought that was absolutely hilarious. No, you need to go up to the chair, the white window. What are you on about? You can't watch cursing, so bye. I mean, I'll try knock it down, but I can't guarantee anything. Joe, I don't know what you're saying, man. No, you need to go up on the chair. The white window. The chair, the white window. I can't get on the chair. I don't have any jumps, remember. But still. No, I get it. Bye. Well, that's fair enough, man. I understand. I appreciate you stopping by. We'll be here again doing this tomorrow. I know. Not that chair. What chair? What chair near the white window? This chair. We go. Bye bye, GG. Oh, here? Please don't curse tomorrow. I mean, I can't guarantee it. Oh, check this. This? Bye. Alright, not a problem, man. We'll see you soon. We'll go. Bye bye. go out the window. I can't. Ah, is this going to take me to a different ending? Oh my god, I can.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Wait, what? Do I have to begin the game again? I assume I've got to begin the game again. Well, that was still kind of cool.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
You have to restart.
Mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, new content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
We'll try the other one next time, tomorrow. Because we're going to be doing this today, tomorrow, and then Thursday. And then Friday, because it's a weekend, a bank holiday weekend. It's a drinking Elden Ring. Saturday, Sunday, not sure. And then Monday, hopefully,
You see,
Days Gone
Stanley,
remaster.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark. And any new content for it should live up to that
Oh,
legacy.
fuck me,
So
really?
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
I just want an ending. It's like...
Yes, you see, isn't
It's
this
quarter
far
past
superior
one.
to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I just... All I do is choose
Calling
left
it
or
the
right.
Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier
You're not even
than
the way
Ultra
through
Deluxe,
of all the
don't you
possible
think?
endings.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Wait, what do you
But
mean?
the Stanley Parable 2.
What, just for
Now
the new
that's
content
an
endings?
artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
And-
It
oh,
screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Oh god, I thought I was following the confusion ending. It seemed like there was an ending in sight, and now we're here. I don't know what's happening. I thought I was going to get an ending when the whole place just fucking blew up. But we did not. New content part 2 is in. I can't go for like fucking ever, man. I do have work tomorrow. You haven't even started that. There's a lot to do. Nah, I've got like halfway through it at one point. Because you find a room that says, you are X amount of, like, well, when I got there, it said you are 19 minutes into the confusion ending. It showed all the steps you'd done to get to that part, and it showed all the steps going forward. And I must have just strayed off the path somewhere. Because at the end it says something about Stanley dying. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, well, that sounds like an ending. I assume each ending, it's when like the credits start rolling, isn't it? Spoiler? No. Well, it might be spoiler for some people, actually. I do apologise.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The thing is, it doesn't even have save points, so like, I'm worried if I was like, just stop it and be like, alright, we'll carry on tomorrow. And we'll have to start like all over again. No, do you want an explanation of the... Oh no, I don't want an explanation. I just know we got halfway through it and then somehow managed to get off it somehow.
Here we are.
Because it said it restarts it like 8 times. And I think at that point it restarted for it saves as you go. Does it? Okay. Shit. I need to fall asleep while watching YouTube before I go to bed. And then bitch and moan tomorrow how I'm tired because I couldn't get to sleep because I fell asleep on the sofa. Oh, God. Alright. Stanley Parable 2. I think, if that is the case, book it. You mentioned the bucket before, man. Right, I think that if this is the case, this is probably a reasonable place to end it. Nice thumbnail there. Not that I could choose that to be the thumbnail, but whatever. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night now. I didn't expect to be going on this long, to be fair. I thought maybe 2.5 hours. I mean, we're a bit over 3. So, on that note, guys, thank you all very much for stopping by. This has been one hell of a journey. Book it. Yes. Book it. We will be continuing it tomorrow. The plan is, like I say, do it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Elden Ring, and then whatever the future may be. But yeah, definitely hit that like and subscribe button because we'll continue this tomorrow. We're going to try to get to the ending of this new content. Try to get some other different endings. We might actually just do exactly as the guy says at some point and see what kind of weird ending that gets us. But yeah, thank you all very much. It's been a really good stream. I really love this game. I'm glad they finally brought it out on PlayStation, and yeah. So yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow for the continuation of the adventures of Stanley Parable. You have a good night. Night, guys. Hang on. There you go. Night, guys.